Hi guys, it's Mimberly. Welcome back to Love and Deep Space. Last time we left off, you guys know what happened. You guys saw the thumbnail. Our house kind of exploded, and we lost our grandmother and Caleb, our childhood friend, in the incident. So we're now going to try and find out what exactly happened, because I'm still thinking my theory of like a bomb is probably on track, but let's see. Explosion at 502 Sunset Street, Bloomshore District. Survey results, 2 deaths. No evidence of human-triggered detonation detected. No remains of any detonation device found. The deceased were not known to have had disputes or final conflicts of interest with any others. According to the evidence gathered, this accident was caused by a metaflux fluctuation. This report may only be accessed by authorized personnel. Please follow all related security rules and keep the information private. Shit. MT's gonna take this hard.
After an injection of protocore energy, the success rate of
holding
clinical
Caleb's
treatments
necklace.
dramatically improves. In other news, in recent months, the number of wanderers in Lincoln has increased due to the fluctuations of metaflux. Metaflux-related explosions have currently left 35 people wounded with 2 casualties in Bloomshore District. We advise all citizens to be careful.
What are you doing here? I thought you were out on a mission again.
Again?
Yeah, I'll clock out soon. I just finished reading these reports. I'll turn them in a second.
You're working so hard. Handling all these missions and
We're turning into a
investigating
workaholic.
metaflux incidents.
I refuse to believe what happened to me was just an accident.
I'm worried about you. How about we grab something to eat? My treat. Captain, I'll send you the report soon.
Jenna.
Thank you. I just got one about a protocore analysis. Who sent it?
Oh, yes. Sorry about that. That was me.
You okay? I bet you haven't gotten enough sleep. Rest. And don't be too hard on yourself.
Can't help it.
I'm fine, Tara.
Unknown number?
Besides, I wouldn't dare fall asleep when...
Hi there. Just calling to remind you, you have an appointment today.
Dr. Grayson?
Uh-oh.
You had a transapical metaflux ablation last month, right? Dr. Zane has your medical report, but you'll need to get an eval cardiac examination first.
Great.
Okay. Zane. He'll be worried if I don't go.
I think we need him right now. I think we need someone.
Captain,
Take care of your health first. Then, you'll have the energy to do other things.
Who's a good boss? Shit, so MC's basically become a complete workaholic then. Trying to work out and find clues as to what really happened. Oh god.
These are the results of your medical examination. Everything is ready for you. You can visit your doctor now.
I knew this was gonna be I knew this one was gonna be a hit.
hello. My doctor is Dr. Zane. Is he available right now?
Follow me. Because of the recent Wanderer attacks, Dr. Zane has been working overtime.
Emergency operation in OR3. Call Grayson, stat.
On it.
Patient is elderly male. Prepare the pump for cardiopulmonary bypass.
Oh,
Yes, of
God.
course.
He's really busy too.
I'm sorry. He's just very busy right now. Can you wait here for a bit if you're not in a hurry?
It's fine. The operation is more important. Thank you.
Had a bit of grey there and it was bugging me.
Leading expert in the study of protocore syndrome. Appointed chief surgeon. Zane must be working overtime right now because more wanderers are attacking people.
Oh, our shift's finally over. Do you want to get some hot pot?
Oh, can't. I promised my granny we'd have dinner together later.
Grandma. Grandma. Caleb. If only we could have dinner together like before.
This is hard to watch. Now I know why some of you lot call it love and depression. I don't like that saying goodbye. Oh.
Why the long face, Pipsqueak? I'm just going to Aerospace Academy. Shouldn't you be happy?
But it's all the way in Skyhaven. What if I suddenly crave your braised chicken wings?
Oh, don't be too sad. He'll be back for the holidays. And when he is, I'll make him cook for you every day.
Which means there's a reward for being your free personal chef. What is it? A send-off gift?
Who says
Don't
I
think
got
I
you?
haven't noticed you being all sneaky these past few days. I know what you've been doing.
Caleb, that's cheating. You can't just use your eval to take it.
I knew it'd be in a style you really like. Won't you put it on for me?
No way, don't you have hands?
No, I don't. Hurry, the train is about to leave.
You never took it off, huh?
If I see it's not with you next time, you'll be sorry.
Oh. I feel really bad for MC right now. I really do.
Grandma. Caleb.
Oh, we're not in the waiting room.
I'm in Zane's office?
But damn, he's got a nice office.
Sorry, Zane. I must have fallen asleep while waiting for you.
You do realize it is 11 p.m., right?
Oh shit.
I had to move you because you wouldn't wake up after 3 attempts.
Oh my god.
I've been busy with missions.
I do believe that there is a follow-up plan listed on your discharge summary. I suppose you didn't notice.
If I don't busy myself, then I'll think of that day. I've been dreaming about them whenever I close my eyes.
It's okay. I understand it's hard. You should do what you can while coping with your grief. Of course, you also need to make sure you aren't injured in the process. Caleb and your grandmother would want you to take good care of yourself.
I'm crying. Fuck. I'm trying not to cry, but it's getting to me.
After the explosion, your cardiac function index significantly increased. It's most likely a result of the metaflux. At least 3 months of rest and observation are required, but your circumstances called for me to make an exception. Seeing your current state, I regret discharging you early.
I just want to know why the explosion had to happen.
Take it.
What's that?
What is this?
Your grandmother asked that I give it to you. However, whether or not now is a good time. In any case, perhaps this has the answers you seek.
A letter? What else did Grandma say when she left the box with you?
Just to give it to you. Now you have everything you need. Go home and rest. Doctor's orders.
Wait, something's not right.
You're imagining things. Off you go now. Never mind, I'll see you off myself. Wait for me outside.
Oh.
transformed.
Impeccable timing. Wonderful.
This wanderer is stronger than the ones I've faced before. Sorry, can't follow Doctor's orders right now.
Let's just focus on the situation at hand.
Oh yeah, I forget, Zane's an icy boy. I completely forgot about that. Okay. Hunter wand has now been unlocked? Oh, wait, we get a wand? Oh, okay. Right, let's kick this monster's ass then, because we need some revenge for Grandma right now. Can we get praise in the comments?
Concentrate.
Okay. I had auto combat enabled because I was doing my dailies. Okay.
Keep your distance.
Oh, it literally is like a magic wand. Huh.
You won't escape.
Okay, I really like this. I'm not gonna lie. Ow!
Let's do this together.
Okay.
Oh, that was really, really cool. Okay, well that did a ton of damage. He's actually nearly dead. And my thing is lagging. No.
Is Oxo Hospital's flux stabilizer broken or something? How did a wanderer manage to get in? Your hand. Your evil is... Do you need help?
Oh, not Zane too.
Keep your distance.
Zane.
Zane, you...
His evol's unstable.
You seem like you also need a doctor, huh?
I hope such a person exists.
Still, if this is a super important thing, why didn't Grandma give it to me sooner? I guess I'll never be able to ask her now. I'm going home. You don't need to come with me. I want to be alone for a while.
Diseases and accidents are inevitable. Some leave this world whether they want to or not. Don't stay trapped in the same place.
Wait, are you trying to make me feel better?
If it comforts you, even for a moment, then yes, I am.
Aww.
Your condition is serious. No more delaying treatment.
The time has come. The heavens have been more than kind to someone like me. Do you remember what you promised us? Well, if the worst case scenario happens, please take care of her on my behalf. You know, by helping her, you help yourself.
She declines treatment. Why?
Even so, it shouldn't have come to this.
Ugh, fuck. Okay, we've now moved on to chapter 5, and Loki is somewhere in the room. I press my thumb down on the lock, and Grandma's box opens with a light mechanical clink. The lamp on the desk shines over yellowed papers. The ones at the top of the pile appear to contain experimental data with diagrams. Observation log. The subject's heart has been stable for the past 72 hours. Preliminary assessments indicate fusion with the ether core was successful. What? AC fluctuation test number 1. The energy fluctuation value of the ether core has reached level 2. The subject's heart is stable. AC fluctuation test number 2. The energy fluctuation of the ether core has reached level 3. The subject's heart is stable. Using a protocore with a human heart? Why did Grandma have records about an illegal experiment like this? It's also the first time I've heard of a protocore called an ether core. Could it be related to the one that the association is looking for? I jot down the name of this special protocore and continue to read the files. The next few sheets report similar data. The last sheet, however, is handwritten instead of typed. AC fluctuation test number 12. The energy fluctuation value of the ether core has reached level 7. The subject is showing abnormal signs, warning stop it. The messy red handwriting ends in 3 startling exclamation marks. This looks like Grandma's handwriting. Oh, as I read the documents, a feeling of dread fills the room. Gender, female. Age, 708. Evo, Ahunacin class? Is that how you pronounce it? There's no name in the subject information category, but there's enough to make an educated guess. Could this test subject be? Subjects and questions interlock like chains in my mind. The sweet Grandma I knew had revealed a side of her I didn't know she had. Could the test subject in these records be me? We have a protocore in our chest. Oh shit! As the initial shock subsides, I hesitate for a moment, then pick up the phone to call the only person who might have an answer.
Did something happen?
Zane, I need to ask you a question. Sensing the urgency in my voice, Zane's voice also becomes serious.
I'm listening.
It's about my heart. Is the protocore fragment in it the same one as the ones in other protocore syndrome patients? I just went through the stuff Grandma left me. The voice on the other end of the phone is silent. Zane seems to be thinking about how to respond.
It certainly is a strange protocore fragment. After reviewing your condition, I've tried to find similar cases. But as far as I'm aware, you're the only one.
Oh. Is that because of it? Because it's the ether core? You're my primary care physician. Grandma also entrusted you to give me these papers. She must have a good reason.
It's only been 6 months since she passed.
Wow, time's gone fast.
Regardless, aside from its name, I don't know much about it. The fragment in your heart has been there for a long time. Perhaps there's someone who can provide us with information.
Silas.
You remember Dr. Noah?
Nope, never mind. The person Zane is talking about was the previous chief medical officer of Axo Hospital. He's an old acquaintance of Grandma and Zane's teacher. He's also the first doctor to treat my heart disease. If anyone knows something about files that Grandma left, it's him.
Dr. Noah is currently doing a personal research project in Snowcrest. If you want to meet him, I can help you get in touch. However, the weather in that area has been quite unpredictable as of late. The train to Snowcrest is often unavailable. I suggest visiting him in 2 weeks.
I don't have the time. Alright, I'll think about it. I try my best to sound nonchalant, but I've already made up my mind. We're heading to Snowcrest, people. God, this got dark all of a sudden. I'm not... Literally, it was all cute, you know, we were courting these guys, and then we have an explosion, and then everything goes to shit.
So you're already in the Arctic? Did anyone go with you?
Don't worry, I'm just going to relax at Snowcrest. I'll be back for a few days.
Really? That's good. If you kept working so much, they'd need to install an anti-workaholic mechanism in the watch. Have fun on your vacation!
Yeah, I'll get some souvenirs for you. I end the call with Tara. Outside, the blizzard has stopped. The sky appears more vivid than in other places. The dazzling blue hues cascade past the snow-capped mountains.
Ladies and gentlemen, we regret to inform you that the next train to Snowcrest has been cancelled. We apologize for the inconvenience.
It literally is like everyday fucking life, my train getting cancelled. We're currently in the middle of the travel season. After hearing the announcement, the people on the platform dragged their luggage back to the waiting room and grumble. After getting Dr. Noah's contact information from Zane yesterday, I immediately scheduled a meeting for today. Watching the time tick away on my phone, I approached the counter, unwilling to give up on my journey. Excuse me, are there other ways to get to Snowcrest besides taking the Glorious Express?
We still don't know if the train has been cancelled because of the weather or for another reason. For your safety, please wait.
1 cheesecake and 1 croissant, please. Thank you.
That's Zane. A familiar voice reaches my ears. Surprised, I turn around and spot Zaina and a cafe nearby. Zane? His fingers pause over the glass display. Zane looks at me, but he doesn't seem surprised.
It's you.
I immediately regret calling out to him. I try to suppress my guilt and wave at him. I just pretend it's a normal day. Why are you here?
There's been a new development in Dr. Noah's research. He asked me to visit him a week ago.
After answering my poor excuse of a question, Zane's gaze shifts back to the freshly baked bread on the counter.
He's not as young as he used to be and can't always do things alone anymore. I help him whenever I'm not too busy with work.
Aww.
Would you like to eat something together?
Oh yes. Thanks. I'll get a sandwich then.
Sir, the 2 lattes you ordered are ready. Here are to go.
As Zane is about to pay, I beat him to it. It's on me. Since we're both stuck at the station, why don't we keep each other... I noticed the 2 lattes on the counter and suddenly realized there's something off. Why did you get 2 lattes? Makes a soft and takes one of the lattes from me. The hot steam shrouds the smile on his face.
Did I say we met by chance?
Okay. That's cute. I'm not gonna lie. Aww. What a... Oh, we got Aurora. Okay, that's cute. Snow-kissed coffee. I wish he kissed me with coffee. Beyond expectations. Let's go. I'm also going to message my husband and ask him if he can make me a hot chocolate. Because I am, unfortunately, very, very... What are you doing, little one? Sorry, the cat's being distracted. Come here. Come here. There he is. You can see the little cat now. So fluffy. And so big now. You were so small when I first found you. Yes, you were tiny. He literally was the size of like my palm when I first found him. Bloody being abandoned. And now look at him. Thriving. Chonky. And very long. Good boy. And very floppy. There is only 1 flight from Lincoln City to the Arctic. It departs in the morning and arrives in the evening local time once a day. Snowcrest, where Dr. Noah is, isn't that far from this train station. But because of how undeveloped the transport system is in this vast, sparsely populated region, we can only take this particular train to go there. This display screen hanging overhead shows rows and rows of red delay notices. The number of people in the waiting room decreases. As we wait, my mind recalls the files Grandma left me. There must be secrets behind it that are connected to me. Maybe it can also explain that explosion.
What are you thinking about?
Dr. Zane's voice interrupts my drifting thoughts. I force a smile. I'm thinking about what an ether core is and why it was fused with my heart. What if I'm a dangerous experiment that escaped from a secret lab? Maybe armed men in suits will suddenly appear to take me away in a few seconds. Zane listens to my wild thoughts without interrupting me. Well, a few seconds have passed. Nothing happened.
Maybe you'll get your answers when we arrive in Snowcrest.
Maybe. Okay, you're very cute. Yes. Sorry, I get very easily distracted when I have the cat with me. Zane greatly comforts me, as if sensing my fear. We have a hot chocolate.
The protocore energy in your heart has always been stable. It can form an invisible shield to protect your heart when you're attacked. You also haven't become as weak as other patients with protocore syndrome.
Huh.
In other words, it's a power made just for you.
It was made just for me?
You won't have to worry about it anytime soon. You'll live for a long time. Long enough to find out the truth.
I put my hand over my chest, trying to feel for anything weird with my heartbeat. Will the person who put the ether core in my heart want it back one day?
Ladies and gentlemen, we regret to inform you that the train to Snowcrest will be delayed until 11:30 a.m. tomorrow. We apologize for the inconvenience.
Bloody hell. Really? It will be that long?
I'm not surprised. We'll have to spend the night in a hotel near the station.
A group of fully geared hunters rushes past us. The evil railguns in their hands are glowing blue. They're clearly charged. To be armed and... Is the delay caused by wanderers?
Let's get going. Heard Wanderers showed up in the dispatch center.
That sucks. I wanted to see the Aurora and Snowcrest.
They pick up their luggage and follow the very apologetic staff to a nearby hotel. I stay on the bench. Zane wants to get up, but stops after glancing at me.
Are we not leaving?
Those hunters are on a mission. They must have a way to get to wherever they need to go, no matter how bad the weather is. An idea pops into my head. I grab Zane by the arm and chase after them. Let's help them out. Oh god. Also, I sent a screenshot of like me being on chapter 5 into my Discord server, and everyone's like, oh, we're really excited, and my personal favorite, oh my god, resisting the temptation. This is killing me playing it this way. I just want my husband. I want Silas. But I'm not gonna get fucking Silas yet. Okay, now that fight is completed, we're back onto the main story. I'm cutting out the fights because I'm not really giving anything to the story
Thanks
yet.
a bunch. The dispatch center was quite crowded. Lincoln hunters like yourself have more experience in evacuating people and preparing for battle.
Don't mention it. We all learn from one another.
The magnetic field here is unique. Wanderers usually hang around the snowfield and mountains. They only started appearing in crowded places recently. It's probably because...
He smiles and trails off. That information is probably classified.
Judging from the scale of the damage at the dispatch center, no trains will be leaving from today onward. You guys are headed for Snowcrest, right? If you'd like, we can lend you a transport vehicle.
Oh, yes.
It'll be bumpy, but it can traverse the snowy terrain.
You have my gratitude.
It's parked right outside the train station. Come with me.
It starts to snow outside. Zane and I stand in the freezing wind. A majestic 4-dog sleigh is in front of us. The dogs are all handsome and have thick fur. Their height is around it.
What do you think? It's a specialty here. Treat it like a tourist experience.
Awesome.
It's up to you now. My team is leaving. See ya!
Boy. Another cold gust blows behind us. I look at Zane quietly and smile sheepishly. We won't be able to make it to Snowcrest tonight. Maybe we should just find a hotel nearby. Zane hops onto the sleigh and grabs the reins effortlessly with his gloved hands.
Get on.
So you know how to drive, I mean, ride it?
Not all of my trips were accompanied by medical staff. I've ridden these sleighs a few times.
But those are actual dogs.
You're on the deluxe snow dog. The auto-driving system has been fully upgraded. Please select one of the following to start your adventure. Sightseeing. Full speed ahead. Children-friendly.
Full speed ahead, please. It can talk? I stumble as I board the sleigh and almost fall onto the snow. Zane grabs my arm just in time. In the howling wind, Zane glances at me through his goggles. His voice, muffled by his scarf, carries a hint of mirth.
Shall we get going?
Yes, because that was embarrassing. Please drive safely. Oh, pretty. After passing through the past snowfields, the terrain becomes ever more mountainous. At the end of the horizon is Snowcrest shrouded in dusk. The sleigh dogs start their journey back immediately. I rub my slightly wind-burnt face and walk to Zane. Judging from how well you steered, you're definitely not someone who helps out a few times a year. You're like a local. What did Dr. Noah say? Should we go directly to him, or...?
He said he's busy at the moment and can't pick us up in person. But...
Zane pauses. Curious, I meet his gaze.
He's arranged our pickup ride.
A snow-white silhouette suddenly appears behind us. Ooh! That's so cute! What is that?
I almost forgot how clingy he is.
In response, the white creature leaps out of the flower bed and lands on Zane's luggage. Only now do I see it's a little white fox. Zane closes his eyes as if he's been hit by a migraine. When he opens his eye, his expression returns to normal.
You've gained weight, Pi.
It has a name! Oh, that's so cute! You two know each other?
He is Dr. Noah's pickup ride.
What does that mean? That's so cute! It's a baby! Oh, love it. Enigmatic guide. We're making really good progress. I'm actually genuinely starting to attempt just keeping these two... I'm tempted to start keeping these episodes an hour long because we seem to be making good progress. The fox ignores Zane but pulls at the canned pet food Zane had brought from Lincoln City. In this cold, soulless world where advanced technology reigns supreme, it's surprising to see gluttonous creatures like you. Here, eat as much as you want. I kneel down to pat the little fox's head. He turns to rub against me affectionately before eating more food.
He loves food, but not the person who bought it.
That's pretty much cats, to be honest. Didn't Mr. Gnome name him Pie because his favorite dessert is white pie?
When Dr. Noah adopted him, he ate 6 pies in one go.
I can't help but cuckle. Zane lifts up Pie's right leg to check something. There's a little thing strapped to it. What's that?
A tag.
For a vaccination? I suddenly feel like Pie isn't simply Dr. Noah's pet. Zane has always kept a tight lid on his polar-related research. He calls it a vacation or a visit to his teacher. What has he and Dr. Noah been researching? And why does it have to be done in such a cold place? As I watch Zane brush off the crumbs from Pie's whiskers, my curiosity grows.
Pie is very special. He's as intelligent as a 9-year-old child. Don't be fooled by his cute, innocent appearance.
With a poker face, Zane blocks Pie's attempt to pick up another can and taps the fox's head.
You only get 1 can of snacks per day. Go on now.
It's like literally having a cat. Pie leads us swiftly through the streets. It takes a while, but we finally arrive at the place where Dr. Noah lives. Before we can enter the front yard, we hear the sound of some creature whining and struggling.
There. The pain is gone now.
That's Dr. Noah then. The little animals run around, stirring up snow and dirt. An old man wearing a large coat comforts the proto mink in his arms.
Zane, what are you waiting for? Help me.
1 second.
Huh? There's a hint of metaflux in the air. Is it from the mink? Before I can ask, Zane taps a bunch of black fur balls scurrying about the yard with an ice cage he creates.
Are there other escapees?
No. I messed up my yard again.
Not his yard! Zane catches another few animals in the same way and puts them back in their cages.
Does the antagonist no longer work?
Its effectiveness was shortened by a week. It seems the metaflux around this area is increasing again. Oh, hello. Long time no see.
Dr. Noah dusts off the snow on his knees, gets up and walks over with a wide smile on his face.
Come on in. It'll be warmer inside.
Okay. Huh. I'm not sure how I feel about this guy. I'm getting weird vibes from him. I don't know, maybe I'm just sus. Hopefully you can give us some information about the ether core.
How's the fish? It's not much, but I caught it myself.
This is the first time I've eaten a very sweet fish. It has a unique flavor.
Dr. Noah is very old, so his taste buds don't work anymore.
Oh, okay. After dinner, we sit in front of the fireplace together. Having eaten his fill, Pie sleeps between me and Zane. Dr. Noah puts on his spectacles and studies the files I bought.
So your grandmother told you everything?
All she left me was his box of files. The rest I can only speculate. Is the protocore in my heart really an ether core? And was it placed there on purpose?
I don't know why or how the process was done, but in regards to the protocore, even a minimally invasive surgery can leave behind traces.
Dr. Noah looks up at me with expectant eyes.
If I had to guess, it might be your innate strength.
How can that...
There are countless, seemingly impossible hypotheses behind every scientific conclusion. Before the Evol gene emerged, no one believed they could wield the power of nature.
But all experiments have a purpose. What could the ether core in my heart possibly prove?
What were they trying to prove?
The old man laughs dryly and shakes his head.
Why do you think people want to go inside the deep space tunnel? Some things are attractive by simply existing. Unraveling the unknown is a purpose in and of itself. Some are willing to do anything to achieve their goals. So, don't let anyone know about your ether core.
Why? Well, I haven't told everyone. Grandma is... I tried to suppress the pain in my heart and compose myself. The person responsible for this will find me, sooner or later. That's why I need to know what makes the Ether Core so special. You say there are people willing to do anything to achieve their goals. Who exactly?
Ether was originally something philosophers came up with. The fifth element, so to speak.
Right.
No one can prove or disprove ether exists. Maybe that's the reason your grandmother called it ether. A mysterious energy that surpasses the other protocores. Anyone who knows about it will desire it.
Onakainos. And anyone who has it will pay the price. The Ether Core is at the center of an intricate web. What happened to my family is just one thread of it. As if sensing my thoughts, Dr. Noah gently pats me on the shoulder.
Don't worry about it too much. They shouldn't be able to find you anytime soon.
Anytime soon.
The amount of energy in your heart right now is far less than what the experimental data shows. It's possible an accident occurred in the final experiment, which reduced the Aether Core's power.
Reduce the power?
I'm just guessing. This is beyond my field of expertise.
Who else knows about the experiments?
To better understand your heart's condition, I tried to contact those researchers privately. But most had either died or disappeared. It'd be hard to find any of them today. I do recall your grandmother mentioning one had run away to N109 zone. They joined Onakainos.
Onakainos? I didn't expect to hear that name from him, but after giving it some thought, it makes sense.
Their fellow researchers started dying or disappearing soon after that.
I don't think that would be Silas, because Silas is the leader of Onakainos, right? So the researcher's probably working under Silas, huh? I only knew Grandma used to do scientific research, but she never mentioned what she researched. Our home also didn't have any hints about her past. Dr. Noah, I have one last question about Grandma. Was she the person who put the Ether Core in my heart?
I don't know. I know very little about your grandmother. But not everyone is lucky enough to do what's right in the beginning. We can only hope we'd have the chance to turn it into something we won't regret.
Dr. Noah puts all the files back into the box and hands it to me.
Maybe this is the choice she made.
More mystery as the days go by. Though I will admit, like, hearing Onakainos definitely makes a lot of sense. Oh dear. In the stillness of night, all is quiet except for the muffled crackling of the fireplace. Occasionally a few sparks pop out from the flames, making a crisp sound. After tossing and turning in my bed, I decided to sit in front of the fireplace and go through the files left by Grandma. Ether Core, energy incomparable to other protocores. Grandma knew someone might target people related to Ether Cores. Is that why she kept me in the dark for so long? What should I do now? While my mind is a tangled mess, I hear a rhythmic tapping window from the French windows. As I turn, I see Zane standing there with a thin layer of snow on his hair.
The Aurora?
Oh.
Will there really be one tonight?
The weather forecast predicted heavy snowfall with cloudy skies, and the KP index is low. It's unlikely we'll see an aurora.
Oh.
Then why did you...
When visiting for the first time, an aurora is required to make the trip worthwhile. Look, the snow has stopped. Only at the very end will someone know if there is a watershed moment.
Until the very end. Yet, Grandma and those researchers... they... But there are people who persist until the very end, only to be defeated.
I meant the aurora.
Same. What's that over there?
Mount Eternal.
Oh. I remember. It had an anomalous protofield a few years back. Dr. Noah chose to live here in the Arctic. For your research project, right?
Not necessarily. My friend sacrificed himself during the protofield anomaly that took place here.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry.
Why are you apologizing?
Is there more to his sacrifice? Like a secret?
It was an accident. It's already in the past.
Do you think the pain caused by death can truly be forgotten with time?
It cannot. Time can't heal everything, nor can someone simply forget the pain. However, people can become accustomed to sorrow.
But time has helped you and Dr. Noah find things worth living for, hasn't it?
The Aurora.
Wow.
You're right. An Aurora is required to make an Arctic trip worthwhile. It's a shame we can only enjoy it for a few moments.
If you're sad, let this stay behind to appreciate the Aurora in your place.
Is that snowman supposed to be me? Are you going to stay in Snowcrest for a while longer? Well, I'll leave this with you then. Will the snowman remind you of me?
No. However, when I do think of you, I'll just call.
To give me more doctor's orders? You're a very dedicated physician.
After you leave here and return home, you'll likely be quite busy.
Yeah. Busy learning about the secrets of the Ether Core and Anakinus. Let's hope that both of us can find the truth we seek.
It's so pretty. That was really cute. Snowy Mountain. I feel like we're whizzing through these chapters, but I could be just being delusional. I'm going back to sleep. Good night.
Good night.
I bid farewell to Zane once we return to living room. The Aurora might have actually put me at ease. A wave of tiredness overwhelms me.
Wait.
Huh? He picks up the documents scattered on the sofa. Then he quickly organizes them and hands them to me.
Here. These documents contain information about the energy in your heart and its connection to the Ether Core. If they're leaked, you might become Anakinus' next target.
That's an idea. I know. But why would they kill researchers who worked with an Ether Core? They want to keep its existence a secret?
Perhaps they don't want anyone else to get their hands on it, as they try to obtain one for themselves. Or there are Ether Cores already in their possession, and they're currently trying to keep it secret.
I paused for a moment, then grabbed the documents from Zane's hand.
What is it?
He said there could be Ether Cores in Anakinus' possession, right? I quickly flipped through the documents and an idea formed in my mind.
I was only speculating.
No, you might be onto something. Found it. Energy at rest, 3021.7 EV, where I'm going to assume that says evil. This is my heart's minimum energy output value that corresponds to the ground state of the Ether Core. It dawns on me. I lift my arm and use the Hunter's Watch to look through the database on that protocore I found in the no-hunt zone. Is MC being a smart cookie? 3019.9 EV. The protocurve of that protocore and the energy value of the Ether Core in my heart. Meanwhile, the energy value for ordinary protocores is around 2500 EV. This can't be a coincidence. That protocore is a result of Anakinus using an Ether Core to modify it. As Dr. Noah said, the ether cores could already be in Onykinus' hands. A cheerful cry snaps me back to reality. Pi circles around me twice and cautiously pulls at the luggage up by my feet.
It took a lot of effort to get here. Why not stay for a few more days?
Thank you, but I want to go back home and double check something. When I have time, I'll visit you again. Then I'll stay until you beg me to leave.
Great. I'll hold you to it. I called a friend. He'll take you to the train station in a bit.
He looks so handsome in that outfit. Zane walks out of the house carrying his belongings and beckons Pi to his side.
All set?
Mm-hmm. It's freezing. Please go back inside. Pi will be my guide.
Zane exchanges a few more words in a low voice with Dr. Noah, then walks over to me.
Stay safe.
You really aren't coming with me?
What? Did you think I was joking when I said I was here on business?
No, not really. I shift my gaze, the distant snowy mountain in a deep slumber. For some reason, hearing that Zane plans to venture deep into Mount Ethereal reminds me of what you mentioned last night. I still feel uneasy. You take care of yourself and Pi.
I will.
Pi barks twice at the entrance and Zane nods to Dr. Noah before turning around and leaving. Oh. As daybreak arrives, everything else is still sleeping. His figure disappears step by step as he heads to the wintry mountain. In boundless white, he stands out like a lone stroke of black paint on a blank canvas, adding a touch of depth and beauty to pure scenery. I blink and notice my vision has become slightly blurry. I rub my eyes and see tiny snowflakes. It's snowing again. Oh. Why does this is making me feel more emotional. Oh god, right. Okay, hold on, more fights to do.